to Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom, where learning isiZulu is fun. isiZulu simnandi. Igama lami uMama Thando. Lo igama lakhe ukhomba. Ubani igama lakho? Oh mngani, ngiyajabula ukukwazi. Mngani, let us sing the Sawubona song and greet all our friends around the world. Sawubona, sawubona, unjani mngani? Sondela hlala phansi, sifunde mngani. Yebo, sawubona mngani. Unjani? Well, to answer that question, I think we should sing imizwa yethu first. Imizwa yethu. Imizwa yethu. Mina nginemizwa, wena unemizwa, yena unemizwa, bona banemizwa, sonke sinemizwa. Mina nginjani, ngabe ngiyaphila, ngabe ngidumele, ngabe ngikhathele, ngabe nginjani. Mina ngiyaphila, ngabe wena unjani, ngabe uyaphila, ngabe uyagula, ngabe ujabule. Wena uyaphila, yena unjani. Ngabe udangele, ngabe ukhathele, ngabe unene. Yena uyaphila, bona banjani. Ngabe bayaphila, ngabe bayakhala, ngabe bathokozile. Bona bayaphila, thina sinjani. Ngabe siyaphila, ngabe sineme, ngabe sijabule. Thina sijabule, thina sijabule. Well, now I'm sure you've thought of the right expression. So I'll ask that question again. Unjani? Oh, that's good to know, ngiyabonga. Mina ngiyaphila. I am fine. Oh mngani, we had such beautiful weather, izolo. And, well, I wished it would carry on, but no, it's not. It's not. The weather has changed overnight. Oh, what a bore. But anyway, mngani, here are our days of the week at the back. We spoke about them yesterday. We said each and every single one, and you repeated after me, making sure that you are pronouncing each word correctly, making sure that the syllable just before the last one, you pull it a little bit. And you did really, really well. So, namhlanje, to just remember those days of the week, izinsuku zesonto. I think we should just sing them, don't you think? I agree with you. Let's sing them. Come, hlala phansi. Now, mngani, remember, for this song, you can snap your fingers, clap your hands, stomp your feet, chigiza, whatever you feel like doing, as long as you're having fun though, and are safe. But the most important thing, recalling the days of the week. Let's start. Isonto umsombuluko, lwesibili uLwesithathu, lwesine uLwesihlanu, kube uMgqibelo, izinsuku, 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 izinsuku. One more time. Isonto umsombuluko, lwesibili uLwesithathu, lwesine uLwesihlanu, kube uMgqibelo, izinsuku, 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 izinsuku. Wonderful. Wonderful, mngani, wonderful. Now, mngani, we have remembered the days of the week. Now, well, I need comba for this. Comba was mngani. Nangu comba. Now, we are going to go through. Today is, yesterday was, the day before yesterday was, and tomorrow is. But the cool thing is, I've already put up those days so that we can just go through them quickly because we have quite a bit of other things to go through namhlanje. So let's get started. We last saw each other izolo, yesterday, and we said it was uLwesibili. So that was yesterday. So now we can say yesterday was uLwesibili. Like this. Izolo beku uLwesibili. Repeat that after me, mngani. Izolo beku uLwesibili. Beautiful, mngani. The day before that, kuThangi. Remember, mngani, that this word does not exist in isiNgisi, but we have it in isiZulu. So, get familiar with it. Become familiar with it to know that you don't have to say this long thing and say the day before yesterday. You can just simply say kuThangi. Now, kuThangi was umsombuluko. So, there we are. kuThangi bekuwumsombuluko. Repeat that after me, mngani. kuThangi bekuwumsombuluko. Amazing, mngani. You are pronouncing these words so well. I'm so proud of you. Now, what about kusasa, tomorrow? Oh no, we can't talk about tomorrow when we haven't even spoken about today. What about namhlanje? So if izolo was uLwesibili, then it means today is uLwesithathu. Namhlanje uLwesithathu. Repeat that after me, mngani. Namhlanje uLwesithathu. Perfect, mngani. And that says uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu. Namhlanje, oh, uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu. Namhlanje, yebo mngani, uLwesithathu. Which makes tomorrow, the day after uLwesithathu, uLwesine. Yebo mngani. Kusasa kuzobe kuwuLwesine. Repeat that after me, mngani. Kusasa kuzobe kuwuLwesine. Wonderful, mngani. Great job. Now, mngani, I would like to know what the weather is like. Linjani izulu namhlanje? Linjani izulu namhlanje? Liyabanda, liyashisa, linjani namhlanje? Linjani izulu namhlanje, mngani? Ingabe liyanetha? Ingabe liyakhithika? Ingabe linomoya? Ingabe liyashisa? Ingabe liguqubele? Ingabe linenkungu? Mngani, linjani izulu namhlanje? Go and check through the window and come back and let me know what the weather is like where you are. Don't worry, I'll be waiting right here. Linjani izulu namhlanje, liyabanda, liyashisa, Kunjani izulu namhlanje? Oh, you've got nice weather. Mine is not as great as yours, but well, it has to happen anyway. There is a time for everything. So let's see what the weather is like where Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom is. To do that, we need the imaginary window. Let's call the imaginary window. Remember, in isiZulu, to say come to one person or thing, we say woza. That's the command we give. Woza. So we are going to say imaginary window. Woza. Let's say it together at the same time. Imaginary window. Woza. Ngiyabonga mngani. Oh, I love a quick and fast window. That was quick. Sawubona imaginary window. Ngicela ukubona emnyango. Whew, mngani. Do you see that wind? Yeah. And a whole lot of clouds too. Look at that, my poor leaves. My tree is losing its leaves. But don't worry, they'll come back ngentwasahlobo. They'll come back ngentwasahlobo in spring. So, but my flowers, it's just so sad. I keep losing at least 1 or 2 petals each day. Okay, imaginary window, ngiyabonga. Hamba kahle. Oh mngani, my flowers, my garden. Okay. Not to be miserable, it's not gonna be forever. The green and all the beautiful bright colors are coming back in Ndwasahlobo, as we already said. We can now enjoy what we have now in autumn. Ukwindla. Autumn. What others call fall. Ukwindla. We can enjoy the beautiful brown, orange, and yellow colors from the leaves as they turn and then fall to the ground. We can also enjoy raking the leaves and make a nice big mound of them to play on. That would be fun. Now, mngani, we saw that the weather outside, there were lots of clouds and it was really windy. What are clouds in isiZulu? Clouds. Yeah, mngani, that's correct. Amafu. So when we say it is cloudy, we say linamafu. And what is wind and air in isiZulu? Yebo mngani, umoya. To say it is windy, we say linomoya. How do we say both of these though and say it is cloudy and it's also windy? Okay, I'll give you a clue. The word that goes between them has only 5 letters and starts with an F. The sound. Yebo mngani, linamafu futhi linomoya. That's correct mngani. Halala. Let's put that on the board. Now mngani, let's read the whole sentence. We want to say today it is cloudy and windy. Namhlanje izulu linamafu futhi linomoya. Let me read that one more time, but in the correct speaking pace. So not taking long breaks between words. Namhlanje izulu linamafu futhi linomoya. Will you repeat that after me, mngani? That was brilliant, mngani, and you said it in a very good, regular speaking pace. I'm so proud of you. Now, mngani, it's windy and cloudy outside. Let's check if Andile is wearing the right clothes before he goes out. So, Andile, abangani want to see if you're dressed just right, so that when you go outside there you're not cold or anything. Yeah? Udlala kephi namhlanje? Oh, Andile says he's playing at his friend's place. Kwamngani wakhe. Okay, Andile, let's see. He's got a nice warm jersey on, long trousers, and sneakers, tekkies. I think you're dressed right. What do you think, mngani? You agree? Yeah, mngani. Now let's describe what Andile is wearing. We will say, I'll choose one color. It's up to you if you want to choose green or you want to choose white of his jersey, the sweater. And the pants are blue. It's easy. The shoes, you can choose. I think I'm going to choose green for the shoes. What do you think? Kulungile mngani. Let's say those sentences. You can pause the video right here so you can write the sentences down. Andile is wearing a white jersey. Oh, let's talk about that, mngani. A jersey or a sweater in isiZulu is ijezi. 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 It is borrowed from the word jersey, which is an English word for a sweater or a jersey, depending on where you are in the world. Now, mngani. Oh, and other people call it a pullover. So, mngani, I'm going to choose the color white. You can choose green if you want to describe it. So we'll say Andile is wearing a white jersey. Andile is wearing blue trousers. Andile is wearing green sneakers or tekkies. Pause the video right here. Write your sentences down and then come right back so we can go through them together. So mngani, you should be done by now, right? Lungi. Now, let's talk about that jersey. Ijezi. I said I'm just going to describe it as white until such time that we are able to describe things with more than one color. For now, we'll just stick to one color. We'll pick one color. So, Andile is wearing a white jersey. Andile ugqoke ijezi elimhlophe. Elimhlophe. Andile ugqoke ijezi elimhlophe. Repeat that after me, mngani. Wonderful, mngani. The trousers. Ibhulukwe, which in spoken language, you won't hear that bu. You'll hear ibhulukwe. Ibhulukwe. Now, we want to say Andile is wearing blue trousers. And so we say it like this in isiZulu. Andile ugqoke ibhulukwe eliluhlaza okwesibhakabhaka. Andile ugqoke ibhulukwe eliluhlaza okwesibhakabhaka. Repeat that after me, mngani. And lastly, we are saying Andile is wearing green tekkies. Andile ugqoke amateki aluhlaza okwotshani. U-Andile ugqoke amateki aluhlaza okwotshani. Wonderful, Mngani. That was really, really good. Well, we can say bye to Andile now as he goes over to his friend's place to play. Now, remember, he is the one who is going. We are remaining behind, staying. So, let's choose the correct bye for Andile. Do we say the bye that is on my right hand, isandla sokudla, or do we say the bye that is on my left hand, isandla sokunxele? Do we say, yebo mngani, the one that is on my left hand, isandla sokunxele? Correct. So let's say that together to Andile. Hamba kahle Andile. Oh mngani, did you hear what Andile said when he left? He said, salani kahle. That's to more than one person. Instead of saying sala kahle to one person, you say salani kahle to more than one person. Just like we learned when we were learning commands, instructions, that when you're speaking to more than one person, at the end of the verb, you add those two letters, ni, N-I, ni. Now, Mngani, let's move on to the sound of the week. Umsindo, a sound. The sound for this week is I am coming closer to your screen so that you can see how I shape and move my mouth and my tongue as I say this sound. Mngani, the letters N and C together make this sound. Do you see that I sort of smile a bit as I make it? And then I lift my tongue, just the front bit of my tongue. I think I need a stick to describe this. Then I lift my tongue up to my front teeth. Do you see that my tongue is right behind those teeth and at the top of my mouth? And now I will make a slight, very small sucking action as I drop my tongue down, like this. Try that, Mngani. That was really good. Now, Mngani, I want us to make this sound with all 5 onkamisa. Onkamisa abahlanu. A, E, I, O, U. Now, let's do it together. I will say each sound with unkamisa, and then you repeat after me. Nga, nge, ngi, ngo, ngu. Wonderful, Mngani. Remember, as we make the sounds, never get tempted to making the U sound as ooh. It changes it to a strange sound that we don't have in isiZulu. Now, let's learn a couple of words with this sound. Ncika, ncika, ncika. That is to lean on something or to lean against something. Ncika. Repeat that after me, Mngani. Wonderful, Mngani. And the next word is Ncinza, ncinza, ncinza. That is to pinch. Just pinching. Actually, okay, I'll tell you just now. You repeat it first. Ncinza. Very good, Mngani. I need to record a video of this game. It was called Ncinza Ncinzane. And we pinch each other's hand. Yeah, so we each go up. We can even have 10 hands on top of each other. And then we say, Ncinza Ncinzane, uzokhula nini, ube njengobaba. I'm going to record this game for you, Mngani, and post it up for you so you can play the game. But don't be like my cousins who used to pinch for real, like proper pinch, and make it sore. Then I would go crying to my grandmother. Now, Mngani, we've said those words, ncika and ncinza. I would like you to pay attention to the difference between the sound C on its own with the letter I and this sound NC with the letter I. The C on its own is like this. And the one with the NC, it is Let's say a word with the letter C. Iqiti. Iqiti. Do you hear how much shorter it is? And it is lighter as well. The tongue is not working too hard with that one. Now, let's say the one with the NC sound. Ncinza. Ncinza. Let me come closer to your screen. That's the C. That's the NC. Try that, Mngani. And ncika. Very, very good, Mngani. That was wonderful. We need to learn the differences of the sounds so that when we speak, we don't mistakenly say the wrong sound, and so then giving a different word than what we meant. Izolo sikhulume ngeshumi nambili. Yesterday we spoke about 12. Kuthangi sikhulume ngeshumi nanye. The day before yesterday we spoke of 11. Now, Mngani, let us speak more of ishumi nantathu. 13. Ishumi nantathu. You will remember, Mngani, that the numbers 2, 3, and 5 do change and become more nasal. So they change from bili, tatu, hlanu, from those soft sounds to the nasal sounds. Bili, tatu, nhlanu. Now, 13 has that tatu for 3. And then also I'm going to remember that we are now in the tens, and so we will be saying a 10 and 3 units. The and here is represented by that na you see before the number 3. Ntatu. So let's say this now. Ishumi nantathu. Ishumi nantathu. Very good, Mngani. Let's see what, oh, look at that. 13 children. I hope they are not from the same family. Okay, 13 children. Izingane eziyishumi nantathu. Izingane eziyishumi nantathu. Repeat that after me, Mngani. Oh, I like this. Amakhekhe ayishumi nantathu. 13 cakes. Amakhekhe ayishumi nantathu. And ooh, look at all those mkhulus. Omkhulu, grandfathers. Omkhulu. Omkhulu abayishumi nantathu. Repeat that after. Omkhulu abayishumi nantathu. Brilliant, Mngani. And now, let's talk about the shape of this week. The word shape is isimo, isimo, which is also a condition or a state of something. So if I say the state of the weather, the condition of the playroom. So if I say the condition of the playroom or the state of the classroom, it's what it is right now, what it appears to be. And so that's also the same word we use for a shape, isimo. Now, Mngani, the shape of this week is isikwele, isikwele, isikwele. And that is a square in isiNgisi. Repeat it after me, Mngani. Isikwele. Wonderful. Now, Mngani, let's look at the picture on the screen and let's describe that square. It's small, isn't it? Remember, the word small is ncane, ncane. How would we then say a small square? Keep in mind that in isiZulu, the noun comes first, followed by the adjective. That's correct, Mngani. Isikwele esincane. Isikwele esincane. And now look at this. We have more than one square. Small squares. Small squares. How would we say that in isiZulu? Squares are izikwele. One square, isikwele. Many squares, izikwele. Now, how do we describe a word that starts with easy? Take your time, Mngani, and write that down. Small squares. Yeah, Mngani, that is correct. Izikwele ezincane. Izikwele ezincane. Yeah, Mngani. Whenever we describe a word that starts with easy, its adjective will start with easy. Always. Oh, look at that. 2 squares. So now we are using a number adjective. We are using a number to describe the squares we see. 2 squares. Very, very good, Mngani. Izikwele ezimbili. Izikwele ezimbili. Once we are describing something and we say ezi, this number will change. The root of the number will change from bili to mbili. Very, very good, mngani. Ay, phela hambani weyikwele imbili. Okay, they are gone now. And next is the color of the week. The color for this week is luhlaza okwotshani. Luhlaza okwotshani. Great, mngani. Now, let's say the whole sentence. The color green, or you could also say in English, the green color. Let's say that whole sentence ngesiZulu. Umbala oluhlaza okwotshani. Umbala oluhlaza okwotshani. Very good, mngani. So, this color is like the grass, meaning it's green in English. We do also say blue, almost the same way, by saying luhlaza okwesibhakabhaka. And the sky is isibhakabhaka. So we are saying blue. Now, mngani, let's decide. Oh, look at that. Okay. Paula, manje, Paula, chill, relax. What a very eager apple that was. I-apula eliluhlaza okwotshani. I-apula eliluhlaza okwotshani. Repeat that after me, mngani. I-apula eliluhlaza okwotshani. Wonderful, mngani. That was good. And okay, what's up with the bouncing? There's a lot of bouncing namhlanje. Okay. A green ball. Ibhola eliluhlaza okwotshani. Ibhola eliluhlaza okwotshani. Repeat that after me, mngani. Ibhola eliluhlaza okwotshani. Hey, that's correct, mngani. Just always remember, when you say the word Ebola, a ball, don't say it in English and say Ebola. We're not talking about that awful disease. We are talking about a ball. Ebola. Now, mngani, I would like us to say all the numbers from 0 to 13. I'll ask you to repeat each number after me. We are going to say the numbers only once and in the normal speaking pace. So we will not be slowing them down. Let's start, mngani. Iqanda, kunye, kubili, kuthathu, kune, kuhlanu, isithupha, isikhombisa, isishiyagalombili, isishiyagalolunye, ishumi, ishumi nanye, ishumi nambili, ishumi nantathu, wonderful mngani. Halala, that was good mngani, that was really great. Let's sing izinombolo ngesiZulu. Izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu. Bala kanye nami. Kunye,
kunye,
kubili,
kubili,
kuthathu,
kuthathu,
kune,
kune,
kuhlanu,
kuhlanu,
isithupha,
isithupha,
isikhombisa,
isikhombisa,
isishiya galombili,
isishiya galombili,
isishiya galolunye,
isishiya galolunye,
ishumi.
ishumi.
Izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu, izinombolo ngesiZulu. Now mngani, I think we should get up a little bit and just stretch those bodies before we move on with the next thing on our day. Sukuma, shaya izandla, shona phansi, phezulu, eceleni, jikeleza, jikeleza, eceleni, gijima, zilule, shaya izandla, thumba kabili, eceleni, shona phansi, phezulu, shaya izandla, zilule, jikeleza, jikeleza, shaya izandla, eceleni, jikiza, jikiza, eceleni, shona phansi, phezulu, shaya izandla, thumba kabili, eceleni, shona phansi, phezulu, eceleni, zilule, zilule, phefumula, phefumula, hlala phansi. Wonderful mngani. I will see you tomorrow. Ngizokubona kusasa. Sala kahle mngani.